Jamaica joined the world to recognize International Day of the Seafarer recently under the theme, A Fair Future for Seafarers. Rear Admiral Peter Brady spoke of the important role of the island's seafarers at a recent JIS think tank.
Day of the Seafarer, as you may know, is celebrated on the 25th of June every year. And the aim is to project what these people, these professionals at sea, do for our lives and livelihood. When I say that, they're the ones who operate ships that bring valuable trade to our country. Now, the world, the globe, the economies of the world depend on trade by sea. And about 80% of global trade is taken by ships, of which about the global value is about 70%. But that is on a global basis. In our region in the Caribbean, we depend far more on shipping because of our island nations, how we are situated. And in our case, over 90% of our trade comes by sea.
He said Jamaica will continue to work with the International Maritime Organization, its Caribbean partners, and with industry stakeholders to ensure that Jamaican seafarers have both fair treatment and a positive future. He notes that Jamaica has designated seafarers as essential workers, and his organization is calling all nations to do the same.
The commodities that we use, the food we eat, the medicines which we are now yearning for, especially for the COVID situation. All of these things come by sea. So it's important for us to realize the very, very important way that ships are bringing to our lives on a daily basis. But these ships are operated by men and women, and I emphasize women because we have a growing number of women now who are getting involved in seafaring. And this is very, very good in recognition of gender equity. And as you know, Jamaica recognizes and supports the UN Sustainable Development Goals, one of which, Goal 5, is gender equity. And the International Maritime Organization, which is the United Nations specialized agency that governs shipping, maritime safety, maritime security, pollution prevention, not only on the surface of the water, but also by air, that organization pushes for and supports programs for the development of women in maritime affairs. And so women are also seafarers. So it is very important, therefore, for us to try to set aside one day a year to bring what these professionals do to the public because they operate under the radar.